Hey guys, it's KEnODvT here, and I'm bringing you the third game between Duckloadra and the Little One has now swapped back to his good old Terran ways. I don't know, maybe he's playing random the entire series. I can't tell. However, he has landed random in this game, if it is. The last two games have been quite interesting and reasonably short. Duckloadra able to push out in the second replay and punish the Little One for the two expansions he took as Zerg. He, with some excellent force field micro, was able to stop banelings from dealing significant damage and keep reinforcements out of the base. Pardon me while I just get a drink, and let's get this replay rolling. So both players have not done any cheesy builds so far, so I expect both games, the start of this game, to be very, very standard. Still fairly hot here in Australia, so pardon me for my drinking. Both players just producing probes at the moment. Very, very intense gameplay here. Obviously APMs of thousands. Yeah, see, I don't. Okay, hold on. I actually want to know how they get APMs like that. Let's watch his player cam and see what he's doing. Oh my god, you gotta be. God, he's clicking. No! Oh. Obviously some severely massive advantages by clicking thousands of times a second. Right, anyway, back to the gameplay. Duckloadra is putting down 9 pylon, and the Little One is putting down a 10 supply depot. So both players going one short of their max cap. Very, very standard, very, very good. And unfortunately, it's kind of hard to see what a Terran's doing nowadays. Since patch 1.1, we cannot build a barracks before supply depot. It means it's kind of hard to tell whether they're doing early pressure or just normal play. Now, Duckloadra is putting down a gateway on 12, which is quite interesting given that both other games have been on 13. Maybe he's trying to irk out a tiny little extra bit of pressure. However, the Little One is also putting one down on 12, so maybe they both got spooked over the last two games. Regardless, both players are building the same buildings, race-wise, at the same time. We can see refinery, assimilator, barracks, gateway, probe, SCV. So nothing particularly special happening yet. We should see a cybernetics core come down for Duckloadra very, very shortly, and either another barracks or some kind of tech building, or here's the a refinery. No, not a refinery. A tech lab or reactor. We do see a command center coming up for the Little One at 16, very, very standard. I tend to forget when I'm playing Terran and end up doing it when I'm next supply capped, because I just forget and go, oh, I will, it's bad to stop producing probes, and probably not the best thing to do, but I do it anyway. So, still very, very standard. We do see a Zealot coming out for Duckloadra and a Marine coming out for the Little One. We do see a Factory coming out for the Little One. Maybe he's going to go for the Destiny Cloudfist 111. Yeah, Husky should really be shot for that name. Why? I never saw the game where he came up with that name. Can someone please post down below why he named it Destiny Cloudfist? I don't know. Okay. But, let's see, Duckloadra has just pumped out its first Zealot, so nothing particularly interesting happened yet. The Cybernetics core is coming out, so it appears that Duckloadra is just going to be doing the same thing he's done the last two times and reacting to what his opponent does. Now, I'll be interested to see if this factory lays down a reactor. And no, he's just going to push out one early Hellion, see what he can do with that. This early Hellion will find it quite difficult to get into the middle line, but may succeed. We never know. 4 Marines plus a Hellion could deal quite large amount of damage. And look at this Marine placement. This Marine placement is quite interesting. This Marine placement means that if a Zealot comes you have a great wall of Marines all able to fire at the same time. So if something was to engage, no other placement would be provided than an attack move. Ooh, army-wise, Little One is greatly in front. We can see the Destiny Cloudfist 111 has come up, and we do see a medevac on the way. I suspect the Little One is going to go for a little bit of a drop right here, which could make things quite interesting, given he will probably drop 6 Marines and a Hellion, or maybe just 8 Marines. We'll see what happens. This could be quite devastating for Duckloadra, who has now decided to go for his own drop. Counter drops, people. We could see both players dropping into each other's bases at the same time. This could get quite interesting. We do now see the where'd the Hellions go? 3 Hellions are now sitting out here, as well as 8 Marines. 8 Marines and a supply depot, so we will see a bunker coming out for Little One. However, Duckloadra is going for his own drop, so unluckily his forces will already be prepared. This is going to make the Little One's drop life very, very difficult. However, he will be picking up these units shortly, I suspect, and may be able to do a drop of his own. This drop will come across and not be able to do much. However, Little One has gone the long way around and will be able to drop his forces, and he has also brought his Hellions around. These Hellions combined with the Marines can be quite deadly. Not can, will. And if he's able to get a bunker up, this could make the life very, very difficult. However, Hellions do like no damage to things that aren't light. We can now see that this drop has been quite effective in the amount of workers he's killed. However, we do see a Zealot in his opponent's base. However, there being a bunker does make it very, very difficult to micro around a bunker. He is going to pick up those two and micro them back down. I want to know how you drop move. I don't know, and I want to know. He is now abandoning this drop, but it did take out massive amounts of probes. Duckloadra is now in a very, very scary position. This could make his life very, very difficult. However, we do see a couple of Zealots in his base, so it was about even. No, it's really not about even. He took out way more workers. Units lost. 19. Most of those have probably been workers, so that's not a good thing. We do see 2 Zealots and 2 sentries coming out from Duckloadra. This would have been more all in than you can suspect, because he was not able to reduce probes with those resources. However, the Little One will be able to respond with his workers and Marine, just Marine at the moment. He is able to take out a fair amount of workers with these units. 6, 2, 4, quite a lot of. That is a lot of units being lost, and I suspect he is going to start running away very, very quickly, very, very soon. However, no, he's just going to warp in more units, and he is able to take out quite a very, very large amount of workers before he started to lose units. He has now lost 2 sentries, but he's warping in another, going to be using a Guardian Shield as soon as it can. This has turned the tide back into Duckloadra's favor. This is not good for the Little One. He is going to, however, use this bunker to his advantage. He needs to repair it, though, if he expects to hold it. This is going to be a very interesting match, and maybe, just maybe, I think Duckload will be able to salvage from. We do now see a Viking on the ground used as a very powerful Marine, trying to irk out every little bit he can out of what he has. He is, however, losing way too many workers. It is not healthy. I suspect this is going to be GG from the Little One, because he just does not have the workers to keep up an income. We can see, income-wise, that he actually has no minerals, no gas, and only 2 harvesters. He does not have the income to produce units anymore. So I think we are going to see GG. However, he is going to try and snipe this warp prism. He did produce. How did I miss that? He produced a Thor. We do see a Thor being produced by the Little One. No, he's just going to call it GG. No, I'm a bit confused about that. He had a Thor. A Thor. How did I miss that? They look ridiculous, I'm just saying. Well, that was interesting. Drops, counter drops, and more drops, people. That was fun. However, this Thor would have been able to deal quite a lot of damage. Maybe not, I don't know. It would have been quite interesting to see what would happen if the Little One had stuck around for the Thor. But maybe he was just of the mindset, I think I'm going to lose, and it might take me a while, but I am going to lose, so I may as well just GG and leave now. I do apologize for missing that Thor. That was very, very bad of me. This is KEnODvT, and I'll see you on I'll see you guys in replay 4.